Hey everyone, Zach here with your second round recap for our Bracket Chaos. Now before I go into the winners and round 3 matchups, make sure you're following us on our social media to vote. That is happening on our Twitter, Instagram, and in our community Discord server. This is the only way votes will count, so be sure to follow us on those social media accounts and join the community server. So here you go, here is your round 2 recap. Starts with day 1, matchup 1. You have the number 1 overall episode, the Crappies, taking on the Florida Story. The Crappies cruise right by Florida Story 13-2. Moving on to the second matchup, you had Black Lives Matter protests and more, taking on Too Much Time to Think 5, and the winner of that is Black Lives Matter protest, almost shutting out Too Much Time to Think 5 10-1. Your third matchup, you had the Philly Special versus Can-Swing Confederates, and based on last weekend, to no one's surprise, Can-Swing Confederates won 11-2. And to end day 1, you had TikTok v Trump against the number 4 overall episode, Too Much Time to Think 4. Despite the bye week, TikTok v Trump was too much to handle as they beat Too Much Time to Think number 4 10-3. Moving on to the second day of round 2, our first matchup was the third overall episode, the non-sponsor pilot taking on, and the winner is Politics 2020. This one was a little bit closer, but the non-sponsored pilot edged out a 7-5 win. Also another close one, Amateur Hour and our holiday episode. The Christmas spirit ran out of fuel as Amateur Hour wins 7-5 as well. The third matchup, Extra Fries versus Going International. Now this one was the only landslide victory of the day, with Extra Fries winning 11-2. We finish up with a nail biter, Not Safe for France, taking on the number 2 overall episode. Wow, awesome podcast. This one looked like it was going to be a tiebreaker until Not Safe for France pulled away with a 7-6 victory. So moving into next week, on Monday, we have the Crappies taking on Black Lives Matter protests and more. We also have Can-Swing Confederates taking on TikTok v Trump. Those should be some good matchups there. Tuesday, we have the non-sponsor pilot taking on Amateur Hour, and Not Safe for France will be matched up against Extra Fries. We are really getting down to the wire on these, as we will find out which episode was the best out of season 1. Once again, I'm reminding you to be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, including Twitter and Instagram, so you can vote in these. We also have voting on our community Discord server. You can find all those links and more at thepoorlyranpodcast.com. You can find these links under the social media tab. That's going to do it for me. Enjoy your Easter weekend, and remember, peeps are disgusting.